How's it, everybody? Good day. Hello, hello. The Africant here, or as my gamer tag says, Metzger, a whole bunch of numbers and letters in there. Bringing you a look at Vigor. I don't know how many people know about this game or have seen it. It's got a pretty small little community, I would say, so far. But it's a brilliant game. So I thought I would just make the first video for the channel, a first look at this game. In this one, I'm just going to show you the basics, what you can do, what you can build, the idea behind it, the premise, what you're trying to do, and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's made by Bohemian Interactive, the same guys who did the Armor and the DayZ stuff, basically. So it's got a lot of DayZ vibes and influence, and you can see that just in the style and the gameplay and the mechanics and all that stuff. Fair warning. It is a little buggy at the moment. It is early. It's officially out now. It was out for a year before this, and it cost, I don't know, like $400 here. I don't know where you're watching this from, but now it's out and it's free. So yeah, you should give it a go if you get a chance. If you like the DayZ PUBG style battle royale kind of looter shooter, you dropped into an area with so many people, but you're looting for this. So right here we're loading in, so it's a little laggy here at times. So basically, you start with a little tutorial. I've been playing for a bit now, so we're past that. But this is your house, your hub. So yeah, so the point is you collect resources and you bring them back here to your hub, and you upgrade it. You've got all this stuff outside here, like this wood log for resources. Now, resources are the things you use to craft medicines, bullets, and guns. Yeah, guns are very important in this, and you need plans to make the guns. But if I run around my house here, I'm quite far along. This is a tower for something called crowns. It collects every day basically, and you get challenges for it. And the crowns are things you can pay at the start of a match to increase your, the chances of the loot you can get or a drop. So much like PUBG, there's a drop, except in this, it's not for a better gun. It's for resources. What I'm collecting now is food. Now, as far as I can tell, the only thing food serves as a purpose for is upgrading your place on the leaderboard. Sorry, not really upgrading, but showing your position on the leaderboard. So if I go here, I can donate 77 food. I've got 13,500, so I'm in the top 9% of the world for donate. So it's the only leaderboard in the game to kind of show you what's going on. But anyway, let me go inside here. So if we go inside, pretty nice. Your house won't look like this until you get it to the level I get it to. But yeah. And all over the house there's different things. Like here there's a store. Here's your main workbench. So from here you can kind of work everything. So you can see I've got my inventory at the moment. I've just got a pistol and some meds, but I'll just clear that for you. Here is the join. So you can load into one of these one of these 6 maps. They're very cool. You can just join a quick game. You can go solo or duos. Sadly, there's no squads, or it's not like Apex where you can go as 3. There's only a duo, and it's not really the same as PUBG. You can't revive your partner, so once they're down, and they're out. But yeah, so anyway, you collect resources. If you look at the bottom of my screen there, I've got owned resources. I've got there's some metal parts, wires, nails, fertilizer, glass, chemicals, fuel, and electronics. That's right at the bottom there, the white to purple. And yeah, so you have this bench and you need to upgrade stuff. You see, I need so many chemicals and metal parts and I can make a certain gun, or I need so many chemicals and glass, and then I can do resources and requirements. This is the most useful, the generator, because it makes crowns. Oh, sorry, not the generator, the what this thing's called, the tower. Let's call it the antenna. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Of course I can't. A little retarded here, sorry. And then there's the electric generator, which lets you build a certain amount of stuff. This is reduces build time, but basically you need stuff to upgrade all of this. And your goal is to fully upgrade your shelter, because it'll make you resources and get you stuff, which is really cool. There is a customized tab, but there's nothing there yet, so I'm assuming it's going to come soon. If you come here, there's crates. You get white crate, green crate, blue crate, purple crate, and gold crate. And now they've all got loot in them, as you can see from my quick scrolling here. And you collect these in game. I'll do another video where I show you what it's like in an actual match and the things you have to see and how it looks and all that stuff. But yeah, and then you can customize your character. There's a shop if you want to buy some actual stuff for crowns, which you can buy for real money. Okay, cool. So now my favorite part of the game is the guns. You can see here there's a whole bunch of guns, and they go from white, green, blue, purple, and gold in rarity. You know, and there's quite a few. It's quite nice. I'll also do a video on each specific gun. This is the only one I don't have. It's quite rare. So if anybody watches this and they're interested in anything in particular, just leave a comment and I will drop a video on it. Yeah. So let me just show you now. You start with like the shotgun. I don't need two shotguns, sorry. So you start with the shotgun, the Thompson, this knife, and this pistol. So as you can see, I have no ammo there, but if you go to the range, you get ammo, so you can try out the guns and see how they handle. This is the best thing about this game, personally, to me, is the range. So you see, you start off with this shotgun here, and a tip for this game is you want to crouch or lie down before you shoot, because it really helps your accuracy. I see I'm firing point blank, and I practically missed the guy. But while you're in the range, your ammo is unlimited, so it lets you play around. You see, I can switch here to this, and then I can just full auto, or you can tap fire, single shot. You see I'm in single there. You can ADS down the sights like this, but it's really hard in this game. You're better off with third-person crosshairs. Yeah, so you can carry 4 weapons, 2 secondaries and 2 mains. So I've got the pistol and the knife, because this is your start guns, basically. But, you see I missed there badly, but any shot to the head is a one-hit kill. So you can be running around with a pistol, and if you get the headshot, it's very inaccurate. See, I got a crouch, there you go. If you get the headshot, it's a kill. So yeah, so you can just run around the range. There's targets all the way up there for long-range fighting, or you've got a knife if you want to be a bit up close. You can reset it right here, and then you could just practice your... I don't think you can actually stab the scarecrows, but to my knowledge, the scarecrows represent other players, so how many shots it takes with whatever gun is what you need for other players. As you see here, if I headshot him, he should, well, if I get the headshot, there we go, he should just drop immediately. So yeah, that's the basics of the game, kind of what's going on in the hub. So basically, you load into a match with a whole bunch of other players. They will have their own guns that they've brought in. You bring in your own loot. If you go in with, say, this loadout and you die, the stuff's gone forever. So it really adds a nice risk-reward thing. So, but you can come in with a pistol, and if you're lucky, kill a guy with, let's go down the list here to one of my favorites, the Suomi. Get his Suomi off him, which is a lovely gun. Basically, yeah, so that's the premise. You have to make ammo for all of them, as you can see here, but you need to get the recipes for them, but I've got most of them now, so you can craft that. Same with the guns. You can find parts, or you get the plans. As you see there, it says plan yes, yes, which means I can make it. Some of them I don't have, like the VZ I don't have a plan for, but I've got 15 out of 4 parts, so I can make it like that, or you need the resources. But yeah, so this has been a brief look at Vigor, the mechanics, how what you need to do, the points of it, and yeah, it's pretty fun game, very Daisy, very PUBG-esque gunplaying, very realistic, like the guns are insane. There's a couple of bugs, it's a little awkward sometimes, but it really is a great game. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off there. I'll bring you another video soon where I show actual gameplay, and then I plan on doing just a breakdown of the guns and stuff. And yeah, so if you're interested in this, please subscribe, leave me a like, drop a comment, a dislike if you didn't like it, anything, and let me know if you want some more stuff. But yeah, I've been the Africant, and cheers, have a good one.